Hey guys, Third Street Reactions is back with you. I'm Tom.
I'm Shane.
And we are back with TMNT Season 3, Episode 10. Last episode, we returned to New York and the crew were able to rescue Splinter, who had kind of gone a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, he went kind of insane or went kind of mad. I thought that was an interesting storyline. It's like the failures and the loss, like his daughter turning into a fucking mutant snake thing.
He became...
Which was one of the most horrifying things ever.
Yeah, he became back to kind of like a feral rat down in the sewers.
Yeah, not like one who was doing martial arts, just literally like a feral rat. But they rescued him, and now they're looking for a new home. Right now we're temporarily at the pizza shop. Most of New York's population is gone, and I'm pretty sure they're turned into those crystal tree things, which is just scary. And at the end of the episode, we had April. She was sensing that her father was like next door, nearby, and the show made it look like these places, same place but different planes of existence, like
right?
Higher dimension versus a lower dimension, like they're running completely parallel to each other. So maybe they'll drop some lore on that. It's
like a forced labor situation.
Yeah, so I think some of those were turned into, some people were turned into those crystal tree things, and some people were also just turned into those mutant, disgusting things forced to do labor.
Right.
For the Krang. And we do know that time is much different there. If you're there, you're going to be fucking much older when you come back, which is also weird to think about. So you remember Leatherhead, he was there for decades. He was actually there for like a year, but for him it was decades. He's been fighting the Krang. And Mikey, when he went like, what, 1 minute earlier, and he said he was there for weeks or like a month or a couple months.
Yeah, and there's someone else. Was Tiger Claw? Did Tiger Claw end up there for a while for something? I thought there was someone else there.
Yeah, well, Tiger Claw, I don't know if he's specifically in Dimension X, but he was swallowed by that worm thing.
Yeah.
And the worm went to the original Ninja Turtles 1988 dimension. And he said, like, he fought his way through all these dimensions to make his way back to this one.
Yeah.
To get his revenge. It was like the coolest
cool.
monologue ever. Anyways, guys, before we jump into this one, thank you for being with us on this journey. It's just reinvigorated my first love, which before Star Wars was Ninja Turtles. I'm excited to do this, and I'm excited to do the new movie that dropped. We're going to react to it live with the kids. And also just the OG show eventually. The 2002 show, I know everyone really wants us to watch as well. And probably even Rise of the Ninja Turtles, which is like a 2-season. It's the most recent one.
Okay.
That came up before the movie. They already announced the second Ninja Turtle movie, by the way, and they announced that there's going to be a 2-season cartoon series that takes place between the movies. They serve as like a in-between. So we're going to bet your ass we'll be doing that as well.
Sign us up.
Sign us up, baby. Anyways, guys, if you want to support us, just leave a comment down below. Check us out on Patreon. Check out our merch in the Ahsoka show. We're out of here. I mean, no, we're not out of here.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
We're jumping in.
Have been months since aliens invasions. There must be way out of city. Why not use one of your fancy tanks to get us out, big ass?
I thought he got captured by the Shredder.
I'm starving. All our food is going down the moldy ketchup and dead cockroaches.
Ugh.
Secret headquarters mine. Moldy ketchup cockroaches mine. Napster wrinkle, that's cold-blooded. We gotta get out of this city now. We gotta get out of this city.
How they not got captured?
They're just holed up there, I guess.
When henchmen try to make out of city, they all get mutate. Ivan Starenko never turn into freak. But how are we gonna make it past 1 million alien robots? My invisibility field is totally jacked. I'm jacked!
Jesus, dude, I hate that thing.
He's dangerous, but Shredder, only one who can get us out of city. We make deal. That's brilliant, baby, Ivan! Brilliant! But what have we got that Shredder wants? We find his daughter, Karai. We can use her as a bargaining chip with Shredder to get out of the city! Hirokosaki will have no choice.
So is the episode gonna be about them?
Looking good, guys. Pretty soon this place will feel like a real temporary home.
We just need a few more decorations. What do you think?
Yeah, I I think it looks great.
You okay, Sensei?
Forgive me. My thoughts are elsewhere, Michelangelo. It is very dangerous out there. Casey and your brothers have been gone for a long time.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't.
Yeah.
How's the new lab setup?
I'm brewing a batch of retro mutagen I started back at the farmhouse. Takes forever.
And then we can mutate my dad back? Hopefully for good this time?
Well, that's the plan. And everyone else who got mutated, including Karai.
Karai.
Oh yeah! Is amazing! I got one word for you! Score!
Oh, wow, awesome!
And even though the Krang were mad dogging us the whole time, we didn't forget Mikey's big request.
We got you something too, Sensei.
You are a good son, Leonardo.
The longer she's out there alone, the more she risks losing her humanity.
We can help her. We just have to keep looking.
I saw her only a few days ago roaming the streets at night, but I was not in my right mind.
I think we can find her. I've been updating all of my surveillance tech, and I'm just a few days off from finishing more retro mutagen.
Alright guys, let's do this.
Sorry, April. You and Casey have to stay here. Ninjas only.
You said that shit last
That's
time.
not fair. I want to try some alien scum too. Why you gotta pent up my rage, Leo?
Pent up my rage.
Continue to fail me in your search to find my daughter.
She's as slippery as a serpent. I mean, we've looked everywhere, Master.
You will find her, or I will turn you both over to Tiger Claw. He is bored of having little sport.
Yes, Master. No problem. I can obey it.
Razar is pretty formidable.
This is the last place Master Splinter saw Karai.
You getting any readings, Donnie? Picking up trace amounts of mutagenized DNA. Scanning now. That's it. Snake cell / human hybrid DNA sequencing. It's Karai.
Oh snap! Check it out. Potato chips. Kinda stale, but not bad.
Oh.
Do I detect sour cream and chives?
Actually, those are snake scales. Karai must be shedding.
All right, guys.
Aw,
Follow the
dude.
DNA trail.
That's disgusting.
Either way, Johnny.
This is funky fresh. Snakeskin, recently shed. I am better hunter than my brother Boltak.
Stop
Bolt
messing with
tack.
that butt nasty skin.
What you want is right down there, son.
She's hiding.
Well, she can turn back to human form. We've seen that.
Steady. Turtle face! Good Mother Russia!
Leave Karai alone.
Aw, man, not this freaks again!
Freaks! Nice outfit. 1987 called It Wants Its Jumpsuit Back.
I will bust through your dang head!
Yeah, it's gonna cause a commotion now.
Right.
Dude, he's great.
Finish them off! Once and for all!
Yeah, it's making all this noise.
Karai, you have to stay here. Wait for us. Understand?
Dude, he's great.
Why you? Freaks. He's perfect.
Karai's on the move. We gotta go after her.
Should have did that earlier.
Ivan, not happy.
We had this.
What's it look like, Donnie? She's moving fast. We gotta get down there.
Krang droids are everywhere.
Keep it stealthy, my ninjas. Let's do this.
Oh.
That's just god freaking awful, Tom.
There. She's in the warehouse.
I mean, what's her deal? Because she could turn into a human too.
So what are we gonna do when we find her? Invite her back to the lair for pizza?
That's a good question. The retro mutagen still isn't finished.
Oh, great!
Karai, remember us. We're your friends. Remember who you are!
She's becoming more snake-like by the hour. She doesn't understand, Leo.
She understands, Donnie. We want to help you.
Leo.
That's so weird.
Help me. Please.
Ew.
Back with us, Karai.
No. Too dangerous.
I told you I smell turtles.
Looks like they've made our job a whole lot easier. Have a whiff of poison, turtle scum.
What the shit? That's their trick. Come on, they couldn't get out that fast.
What is going on, Zach?
Our Barnett and Chip is about to come right through that door.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for the ride, fellas!
Look! There she is!
No! Karai!
No, that voice sounds like shit.
I love you, Dad.
You need to say something every episode.
Bothers the hell out of me.
It's nice work, Comrade Zach. You get Snake Girl and steal cool-looking motor scooter.
I barely made it, big ass!
We has your snake daughter, McDeal, at the docks. 1 hour.
It's always at the docks.
I know. Oh, dude.
That's cool.
I planted a whole bunch of spy roaches on Steranko during the fight. Yeah, they're definitely down there.
So, the thief who stole from me desires to make a deal. Where is Karai?
You get us out of city safely. You get girl. That is deal.
I don't make deals. Give me Karai, and you will leave this city alive.
Let her go! And I'll let all of you walk away alive!
Dude, that was a great intro.
It's simple. Give it to me, and the pain will stop.
Attack, vicious snake woman!
Coward.
Attack the vicious snake woman.
That's better.
Karai!
Dude, that was great. That was great.
Karai! Karai, you have to go. Comet.
Comet?
No! My daughter!
She's not your daughter!
She is mine! What? Someone must pay for this. Take them to Stockman's laboratory.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. He just looked worried.
Someone must pay for this.
Yeah. What an insidious thing to do.
I wouldn't want to be a warthog. A warthog. Your fates are sealed.
No. Shredder, how long have we known each other? It is 10 years, huh?
Anton Zek is first for stealing the Kuro Kabuto.
I think I would die if I went in there.
Are we witnessing the birth of Bebop and Rocksteady?
Yeah, you know who they are, right?
Yeah. Imagine how awful that would be. I wonder if it's painful.
It seems a very violent transformation.
Oh no! Look at me! I'm a dang warthog!
And now, Ivan Steranko, my old friend. Your animal is apropos.
I am more useful to you as normal guy, not mutant. Don't feel so well. Look at me.
They've turned us into freaks!
So the introduction, the actual birth of the real Rocksteady and Bebop that I grew up with. I had like on VHS, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 episodes of the original couple seasons of the Ninja Turtles. And then I watched like the last 2 seasons live. I caught almost every episode of it. And I watched the finale. I haven't watched it since it's aired. I remember it semi-clearly. So, but Bebop and Rocksteady are these villains that I kind of grown up with.
Yeah.
And you obviously know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
They are in Michael Bay's second Ninja Turtle movie. You know, that is the better of his movies too, but it didn't do as well financially. What'd you think, man?
It's crazy to me, like the biological element of. We were just talking about this at the end of the reaction. Like, I wonder if like it's painful to get transformed. It's like you hear like bones cracking and
yeah, like the very first guy, that freaking plant thing. You actually see the bones in him, like red with the bones in the middle, and then you have the green shit on the outside. It was disgusting. I don't know if you remember that. It was from the first season, but it was absolutely freaking disgusting. It seems like it's very painful, but it's almost like when they're transformed, it's like being birthed. It's like you don't really have a memory of it. You can just imagine it'd be painful when it happened, but you each don't remember. So once you wake up, you're kind of like reborn as this new thing.
Like I've always liked Karai as a character.
Yeah.
But like I didn't like her, if that makes sense, just because the way she acted and the thing she was doing. But like I legitimately feel bad for her now, man.
Yeah, when she was like, "Help me," I was like, "Oh." I don't think of her as this character that kind of annoys me sometimes. I think of her as like this kid who's just been fucking mutated in this terrible beast.
Well, after she's found out that she's been living a lie her whole life with who her dad is.
Yeah. I admire the fact Shredder does care about her in his own twisted, possessive way.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want anything bad to happen to her. I mean, he obviously wants her, and like, it's almost like she's mine, she belongs to me. So that's obviously the wrong way to go about it.
I wonder if he wants her for, like,
no, I don't think
her
so.
serving a purpose. Like,
I don't,
she's a trained soldier.
Well, I'm sure that matters to him, but like, there's obviously more to it. Like, when she got transformed, he was freaking out.
Yeah.
And he had a picture of her.
Even though he's the one that did it. Essentially.
People, yeah, he definitely did, but he doesn't see it that way. He sees it as, I brought you here for this and that, and because of you, this happened. I was trying to get you, and you moved, and I cut the rope, but if you didn't move, or if, you know, I mean, it's people find ways to deflect blame.
And so because of this deal that went bad down by the docks, now Karai's MIA again, and now we have Bebop and Rocksteady as a result.
Yeah, Ivan and Anton. So Ivan was kind of running the little group. Like, he was kind of the leader of. It's funny because he's this funny ass Russian guy.
Yeah, he's kind of buffoonish in some ways, I guess.
Yeah,
but...
and you know, Rocksteady that's how they both are in the cartoon, the original cartoon. Bebop is too. But for me, Rocksteady seems much more of a buffoon just because of the sound of his voice. He'd be like, "Oh, boss!" Like, he has this really dumb sounding voice. Now, I think the new take, him being like a Russian guy, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And being like this jacked rhinoceros kind of makes sense. Now, Bebop being this warthog. Warthogs, they're powerful beasts too. It's weird that he's kind of skinny. So I don't like how skinny he is. That kind of personally is weird to me. But I'm just glad they're in the show. They're very iconic. I mean, I really like Razar and Fishface, I guess. I don't know his real mutant name. They're kind of functioning as how Rocksteady and Bebop were functioning in the original cartoon. I'm glad that we're bringing them in. Right. So I like all of them. This show has done a great job of really honoring what came before and paving its own new path.
Well, now that we're back in New York City, they're not really taking their foot off the gas in terms of the plot moving along either.
They haven't. It feels really, really high stakes. I mean, the city has still been terraformed and possessed by this alien force, so we haven't seen much of the Krang. And they're still trying to find Karai. They're trying to transform. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Cool fight scene.
Yeah, between Leo and Shredder, that was one of the best fight scenes I've seen in terms of the moves and the way the shot was moving around them. And Leonardo probably did his best against Shredder there. It still wasn't enough. He did his best. I mean, Shredder, he was a fucking badass. Him and Splinter were like the best ninjas in Japan. Anyways, guys, you got anything else?
Nope.
No, it was a great episode. So
Yeah.
I look forward to the next one. And if you don't want to wait, you can actually go to our Patreon and check that out now. We have the next 4 episodes on there right now. We also have what else?
4-week early access?
4-week full-length uncut.
Uncut.
Full-length uncut reactions, if you like those. Also, check out our merch. That type of stuff, guys, is why we're able to do this. While Tom, we're able to help him travel 3 hours to come here once a month. And we want to get to the point where you're coming here twice a month. And then hopefully, eventually move here, too. So we appreciate you guys for helping us make that happen. Anyways, we're out of here.
Thanks, guys.